Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you part 2 and the conclusion of a replay between Sky and Czech here on Twisted Meadows from the IEST 2009. This is once again game 2 in a best of 3 matchup. We do have the Warden now trying to run into the north, and we do have a Goblin Zeppelin coming in from Czech as well. So Czech trying to do some, perhaps some Zeppelin micro with those glaive throwers and to try to take down some of these units. And Warden now sitting at level 4. It does have a clarity potion, so trying to get some additional mana. The more mana on the Warden, the more effective she will be. Almost like a Pandarian Brewmaster with that Shadows, or with that Fan of Knives, with also a Shadow Strike, similar to what I would equate to a Stormbolt. We do have units now trying to do some creeping. I'm not sure why exactly those units were pulled back so far. We do have the Archmage now trying to come back in. We do have 2 Scrolls of Healing and a Potion of Greater Mana in play. And now we are upgrading to a Keep. So currently upgrading to a Keep, and we do have the Army of Czech now trying to come in and maybe able to fend off this attack and just be able to push right now. Able to disrupt a lot of that healing right now, and those units are going to start falling right now. Ooh, nice Fan of Knives coming in, a Scroll of Healing to counteract it. So Sky quickly on top of the Fan of Knives and trying to use Scrolls of Healing in order to try to push. And we do have 4 Glaive Throwers trying to just rain damage, and the Altar of Kings already falls. The Warden now very, very low on mana already. Perhaps should have saved some of that mana for additional Fan of Knives. And we do have a nice additional Fan of Knives using a potion of mana, getting the additional 150 mana, and the Warden down to 300 mana, and we do have Abolish Magic on those Water Elementals, so those Water Elementals are just going to start feeding experience to that Warden, so that Warden should get to level 5 relatively quickly. More Glaive Throwers now coming down, and wow, what a great push coming in from Czech. So Czech now doing a great job trying to just harass here. We do have some Wisp in position, and now trying to produce some Moonwells in order to get some additional healing. We have a Staff of Teleportation coming in order to get some additional Moon Juice, perhaps some Clarity Potions and a Potion of Mana. Uses that, does not pick up a Nightstone because Nightfall is going to be there momentarily, and is now just trying to run out to regroup with that rest of that army. Glaive Throwers trying to get into position. We'll see what's going to happen. And the army should try to really press in right now and not wait for that Warden. The Warden now trying to press in as well. So we'll see how this is going to work. We have the Glaive Throwers coming in, doing a good amount of damage on that main keep right now, and the Zeppelin is now in play. The Zeppelin quickly comes in, drops some units, and trying to take out those Glaive Throwers. The Zeppelin's now coming in from all over the place. So red versus purple right now. Warden sitting at 200 hit points, has to be careful. It does a Fan of Knives, uses a Potion of Healing, and then picks himself back up. The Warden is dazed right now, trying to do some additional damage. Uses another Potion of Mana, and does another Fan of Knives, doing a great job. Another Scroll of Healing coming in from Sky. So Sky using those Scrolls of Healing really effectively right now. And wow, what a great job coming in from both players. And we do have some Dryads taking some damage, and now we have level 5 on the Water Elemental, or level 5 on the Archmage for level 3 Water Elementals. Warden now once again trying to come back in, sitting at 75, only 75 mana, and unable to do any more Fan of Knives. So this is going to be a really hard fight right now for Czech. Czech is now trying to chase down that Archmage. The Archmage does have a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, so will not be taking any additional damage at this point if it is get low on life. If it does get low on life, excuse me, the Warden now trying to head back to the north, probably going to pick up some additional Clarity Potions and use some of that healing from those Moonwells. The Warden really needs to stop or really push on that main base. We do have a single Ancient of Protector and a Moonwell sitting in position over here. Czech's army only 29 over 60. Meanwhile, Sky's army is 49 over 60, so Sky has a definite advantage. Quickly using a Clarity Potion and another Healing Scroll and a Potion of Healing, and picks up another Clarity Potion as well before getting back into that Zeppelin. So Czech does have a long way to go and does have an uphill fight in order to try to win this. We do have a Zeppelin and a couple Glaive Throwers or Glaive Thrower coming in, and Dryads coming in as well. So we'll see how this is really going to work out. More Healing Scrolls on that Archmage, so that Archmage really doing a great job, and we now have a Mountain King in the mix, so the Mountain King's going to do a good job of just trying to press in. Warden now trying to come in, trying to do some additional damage. Nice Abolish Magic's coming in, and wow, great job of just splitting the rest of that army in position. Mountain King currently in the mix to bolt off on that Warden. The Warden is relatively low on hit points, now needs to head to the north. Might get another Fan of Knives off. No additional Fan of Knives. Oh, there is the Fan of Knives, and now trying to move back once more, get some additional Moon Juice right now. Wisp now trying to come in left and right. Units coming down left and right. Another bolt on Check's unit, or Check's Warden. Warden gets another Fan of Knives off, and another Shadow Strike on the Mountain King. Mountain King relatively low on hit points. Warden low on hit points, trying to run to the north. Needs to get out of here. Quickly hides, and now trying to run back away. And we may get to level 6 on the Warden. Warden is now sitting at level 5.5, so not quite close to 6 yet. The Warden needs to get some additional healing somehow. Getting in some additional Moon Juice as well. May pick up a Clarity Potion. Let's see. Does pick up another Clarity Potion and a Potion of Healing to try to push in on this base. But with Sky using so many scrolls of healing, I think I've counted 4 or 5 at this point. Those footmen should really be dead, but great use and the great timing between those units right now. Mountain King to the north also has some wonderful items on him as well. Potion of Healing, Clarity Potion in order to continue this push. Now, once again, we have units now trying to come in. Dragonhawk Riders now in the mix as well. Warden now trying to come in. Warden taking some damage from those Dragonhawk Riders. Ancient Protector now up and about, going to root himself in just a second. But those Dragonhawk Riders are going to be able to take down those Dryads in just seconds, as it is all unarmored damage. More water, very, very large water elementals in play. One volley or 2 volleys from those Dragonhawk Riders and those water elementals takes down a Dryad. And now, wow, Militia now coming in. Check pretty much knows that he cannot win this game. Great use of Scrolls of Healing from Sky, and that is going to be the game right now. Warden may get off another no additional Fan of Knives, and Check leads the game. So Sky takes game 2 in this best of 3 matchup, so Sky will go ahead and win this match. Thank you guys for listening, and you know, stay tuned for more replays.